Hey everybody, Dr. Wenzel, Brentwood MD. Welcome to the last video of our three-part series about rethinking addiction. In this video, I'm going to be giving you the 3 action steps that I give my private clients, and I'm going to give to you to hopefully be able to give you something executable and actionable immediately. We've been taking quite a deep dive on this topic, and it's certainly not something that I pretend to be able to cover comprehensively in a very short 3-part series, but hopefully enough to get you thinking and around things that are useful and be able to create a big impact for you and the people that you love and care about the most. This video is really about what do we do once we identify, because we've redefined addiction as being a behavior that we can't shake as a mechanism to soothe ourselves from pain from a previous trauma, as opposed to demonizing the behavior and medicating it or punishing it. And it's all rooted in pain. And in the last video, I gave you some questions to think about as you're auditing certain behaviors to identify if these are in fact addictive type behaviors. And so once you find these addictive behaviors that you want to make meaningful change towards, we have to start with number 1. One of my mentors, Dan Sullivan, says it so brilliantly. He says, all progress starts with telling the truth. You can't have any meaningful progress in your life if you don't begin by first just being truthful. And that's both truthful to yourself and to others. Sometimes it's a truth that we know and we're not used to being expressive and open and transparent and vulnerable about it. Sometimes it's a new truth. We uncover a new truth about us that has been there all along and affecting our journey, but we were blind to it. And now once we uncover these, we have to be honest about it. The second thing, once you commit to making change and making your first action step being telling the truth, like any other area of your life, whether it's an addition to your house or your transmission is running bad on your car, you find your team. You don't have the capabilities within your toolbox, within your tool belt, to deploy them to fix a problem. Otherwise you would. This is something that needs real assistance to help you navigate in a way that is safe, thoughtful, but also powerful. And you need a team. You need someone to help you identify these early traumas, these emotional pains that we're suffering with, to get closure, proper closure, because we need new capabilities. And the beautiful thing is once you develop these new capabilities, you can then deploy them from your tool belt to other areas of your life and even help others as you recognize they may need some of the capabilities that you have just learned. And the last thing, and easily when we talk about behavior change, the most powerful mechanism for humans to change behavior is to change environment. I've heard it said before, I believe Tony Robbins said, the quickest way to change your life is to change the 3 to 5 people, your inner circle. You become the 5 people you associate with. We've heard all of these things, but what does that really mean? It means that we are so greatly influenced by our environment that changing it is the quickest way to create radical change. Now, our environment is both the external environment, but also internal environment. I'm referring to both internal and external environment. We've got to make changes. So maybe if it's alcohol, you got to pull the bar out of the house. Maybe it's you need a new circle of friends. Maybe you need a new job or a new business partner. Maybe, I'm not sure what it might be, but changing, a radical change in your environment absolutely will create a shift in your progress towards achieving healing. As far as making change on the internal environment, this is part of where your team and your new capability, your new circle, people who are speaking into your life and supporting you on this journey, who love you and are not coming from a judgmental place, but coming from a place of genuine concern, empathy, curiosity, and hope. I hope this whole video series has been valuable to you and to the people that you love. Please feel free to share it, leave comments if it's meant something to you. I'll be in the comments. I appreciate your attention. I don't ever take it for granted. And until we cross paths, I hope you're doing well. Take care.